Here's something that will blow your mind. While most of us are scrolling through our phones at night, a dedicated community of sky watchers is capturing images so stunning they make Hollywood special effects look amateur. The 2025 ZWO Astronomy Photographer of the Year award results just dropped, and honestly, they've completely redefined what we thought was possible with a camera pointed at the darkness above us. But here's where it gets controversial. Some of these photographs required nearly 40 hours of exposure time and sophisticated computer processing. Are we looking at photography anymore? Or digital art masquerading as natural cosmic beauty? Over 5,800 passionate astrophotographers from every corner of our planet submitted their most prized celestial captures to this prestigious 17th annual competition. The Royal Observatory Greenwich partnered with astronomy camera manufacturer ZWO to host what has become the Olympics of space photography. On September 11th, during a live-streamed ceremony that had space enthusiasts glued to their screens, an international panel of expert judges revealed their selections. The crown jewel, a breathtaking portrait of the Andromeda Galaxy, captured by the collaborative trio Wei Tang Liang, Qi Yang, and Chu Hong Yu, now holds the coveted title of overall winner starting September 12th. Visitors to the National Maritime Museum in the UK can witness this masterpiece alongside category winners in a special exhibition that promises to leave even the most skeptical viewers questioning the boundaries between our world and the cosmos. Dr. Ed Bloomer, an astronomer at the Royal Observatory, who served as one of the competition judges, couldn't contain his enthusiasm. Once again, ZWO Astronomy Photographer of the Year offers up some of the best astrophotography in the world. This year, I believe we're particularly strong on images which ask the observer to really think about what they're looking at and investigate just how the astrophotographer has achieved those particular results. This proved true for the judges as well. Let's dive into each category winner and explore what makes these images so extraordinarily captivating. But prepare yourself for some surprises that might challenge your understanding of what constitutes natural photography. In the auroras category, Cavan Che's Crown of Light transforms the night sky above New Zealand's Tumbledown Bay into what can only be described as nature's own light show. Captured during a Category G5 geomagnetic storm on May 10, 2024. This image reveals red, green, and yellow auroras dancing through a star-filled canvas. But here's what most people miss. Che didn't capture this in a single night. The foreground and aurora were photographed separately using a modified Nikon Z7 camera, then digitally combined. Does this technique diminish the natural wonder or enhance our ability to witness cosmic phenomena? Marcella Julia Pace claimed victory in the R-Moon category with The Trace of Refraction, a mesmerizing capture of moonlight being scattered and bent by Earth's atmosphere above Sicily on April 7, 2024. The spectacular color variations result from Rayleigh scattering, the same phenomenon that paints our sunsets orange and makes our skies blue. Shorter blue wavelengths get deflected by atmospheric particles, while longer red wavelengths travel through relatively undisturbed, creating this ethereal rainbow effect around our lunar companion. James Sinclair's Triumph in the R-Sun category, active region of the Sun's chromosphere, offers viewers an intimate glimpse into one of the most violent and chaotic regions of our solar system. This detailed portrait of the Sun's chromosphere reveals hydrogen and helium plasma being twisted and reshaped by our star's constantly shifting magnetic field, achieved through a precise 10-second exposure using a specialized Lunt 130mm telescope paired with a Player One astronomy camera. This image captures the raw power that fuels our entire solar system. The People's Space category winner, Tom Williams' ISS Lunar Flyby, presents a remarkable snapshot of human achievement against the backdrop of cosmic grandeur. Williams captured the International Space Station gliding past Earth's cratered moon on October 27th of the previous year, using a Skywatcher 400p Go-to Dobsonian telescope with an incredibly brief 1.5 millisecond exposure. This image reminds us that while we marvel at distant galaxies, humanity's greatest space achievement continues orbiting above our heads. Dan Bartlett secured the Planets, Comets, Asteroids category with his stunning portrait of Comet 12P Pons Brooks, titled Taking a Final Bow. Captured during early 2024, around solar maximum, this image reveals spectacular structural details in the wandering comet's tail. Comets like this one offer us glimpses into the early solar system, carrying materials virtually unchanged for billions of years, making them cosmic time capsules hurtling through space. Tom Ray's panoramic masterpiece, The Ridge, dominated the skyscapes category, showcasing the Milky Way forming a magnificent galactic arch above glacial rivers in New Zealand's Aoraki Mount Cook National Park. Captured on April 8, 2024, this image represents an astounding technical achievement. 62 individual photographs seamlessly combined to create over 1 billion pixels of galactic detail. The dedication required to plan, capture, and process such an image raises questions about the line between photography and digital artistry. In Stars Nebulas, the collaborative team of Julian Zoller, Jan Beckman, Lucas Eisert, and Wolfgang Hummel from Distant Luminosity targeted the Great Hercules Cluster with their winning entry M13, an ultra-deep exposure of the popular cluster. Located approximately 22,200 light-years from Earth in the constellation Hercules. This stellar city required an extraordinary 29 hours of total exposure time using a ZWO ASI 2600mm Pro camera mounted on a 200mm Newtonian telescope. When you consider that every photon captured in this image began its journey toward Earth before human civilization existed, the philosophical implications become staggering. The Sir Patrick Moore Prize for Best Newcomer went to Yurui Gong and Shi Zhenruen for their serendipitous capture, Encounter Across Light Years. On August 12, 2024, as the Perseid meteor shower reached its peak, they managed to photograph a brilliant meteor streaking directly through the patch of sky containing the Andromeda Galaxy. Using a humble Nikon Z30 camera, they captured a moment that represents both cosmic scales, a tiny grain of space debris burning up in our atmosphere, framed against a galaxy containing over 1 trillion stars. Daniele Borsari earned the ZWO Young Astronomy Photographer of the Year title with Orion, the Horsehead, and the Flame in H-alpha, a monochromatic masterpiece showcasing the iconic Horsehead and Orion nebulas. This image represents over 22 hours of observations conducted from Italy throughout January and February, demonstrating the patience and dedication required in astrophotography. The specialized H-alpha filter used reveals hydrogen gas structures invisible to the naked eye, essentially allowing us to see the universe in wavelengths our eyes never evolved to perceive. Leonardo DiMaggio's Fourth Dimension claimed the Annie Maunder Open category with an unconventional approach that pushes the boundaries of traditional astrophotography. DiMaggio combined a close-up photograph of geometric patterns found within a meteorite with gravitational lensing data captured by the James Webb Space Telescope, creating an artistic impression of a fourth dimension or alien cityscape rendered in striking monochrome. This fusion of earthbound and space-based observations challenges our preconceptions about what astrophotography can achieve. The overall champion, The Andromeda Core by Weitang Liang, Qi Yang, and Chuhong Yu, presents an unprecedented detailed portrait of our nearest galactic neighbor. Judge Laszlo Francis explained the image's unique appeal. Not to show it all, this is one of the greatest virtues of this photo. The Andromeda Galaxy has been photographed in so many different ways and so many times with telescopes that it is hard to imagine a new photo would ever add to what we've already seen. but this does just that. An unusual dynamic composition with unprecedented detail that doesn't obscure the overall scene. This masterpiece reveals intricate structures within the spiral galaxy's heart, captured during 38 hours of observations from Spain's Astrocamp Observatory, using an impressive 20-inch aperture telescope equipped with multiple specialized filters. The winning team expressed their surprise and gratitude. "We are excited to be awarded and never expected to be the overall winner. Thanks to ZWO Astronomy Photographer of the Year, we have the opportunity to bring our work and the splendor of the universe to everybody." The special feature category showcased something truly extraordinary. Earth from Orbit by astronaut Don Pettit, captured in March 2025 during his service with the Expedition 72 crew aboard the International Space Station. This image presents a unique perspective that few humans will ever experience firsthand. Pettit employed a homemade sidereal star tracker to compensate for the ISS's orbital motion, rendering stars as fixed points while allowing Earth to blur as it rotates beneath. This technique creates an almost surreal representation of our planet's movement through space. But here's the part most people miss, and this might spark some heated debate. Many of these award-winning images required extensive digital processing, multiple exposures combined over dozens of hours, and sophisticated computer algorithms to reveal details invisible to human eyes. Are we celebrating photographic skill or computer processing expertise? Does it matter if the final result helps us appreciate cosmic beauty we could never witness naturally? These images represent more than technical achievements. They're windows into a universe that exists far beyond our daily experience. Every photon captured traveled unimaginable distances, sometimes for millions of years, just to strike a camera sensor and become part of these stunning compositions. What do you think? Do heavily processed, multi-hour exposures still count as photography? Or have we entered a new realm of digital space art? Should competitions distinguish between single exposure captures and heavily processed compositions? Does the method matter if the result inspires wonder and scientific curiosity? Share your thoughts. This debate is far from settled in the astrophotography community.